Yeti Strategy at Town Hall 12. Firstly, let's get the Yetis and the bats. Here we will use the king to take out this Inferno Tower, do a Warden Walk on this side, and then charge all the Yetis from here. We'll start with the Warden Walk. Let's deploy the Warden, the Balloon, and the Healers. It's gonna take a while. Let's begin deploying our King, Super Barbarians for funneling, the Super Wall Breaker, one Ice Golem, and then we will wait just a little bit and deploy the Headhunter. The King was targeted early on instead of the Ice Golem, so we're gonna lose his ability pretty quickly, so we are forced to deploy the Headhunter as well. That's pretty early. We should be able to get the enemy King and the Inferno Tower. The Grand Warden on this side is doing pretty decent job. Okay, we got the enemy King and the Inferno Tower. The freeze in the end was just a waste. Okay, let's move on. We will deploy 2 more Super Barbarians for funneling, and after that, they will also take care of that mortar, hopefully. If not, it's no big deal. Let's wall break here and deploy the log launcher. Following the log launcher, we will deploy the Ice Golem and all the Yetis. That will get the attention of the Warden, the bowlers, and our Queen. Also deploy the Balloon. Now we gotta wait. Use the first Rage Spell right there. And when the second set of Eagle Strikes are coming, we're gonna use the Warden ability. That will also save our troops from that clan castle. As soon as the troops are walking away from this Rage Spell, we will add another and get ready with the Bat spell. We're gonna preserve the Queen ability for the time being because it's not required right now. The log launcher is going pretty much all the way. It will deploy more Yetis and special troops as barbarians. It's time to deploy the bats. We're gonna do that from the top side. We will need to freeze that Expo and that Wizard Tower, and as soon as that comes out of the freeze, we'll freeze that again. Other than that, there's that Inferno Tower remaining, and we will need to pop the Queen ability to take care of that completely. I would like to save one more freeze for the back and Wizard Tower. All the splash damaging defenses are down, other than that. So no more defenses remaining. Now the bats are going to clean up all the trash buildings. There's only a single wizard that is working on the outside, clearing the trash. But bats are fast, and usually they survive in this attack. And they will clear out all the buildings after they have taken out the defenses. Bats are pretty fast, but they are also not that fast, so keep that in mind, because there's a slim possibility that you might time fail. Try to save as many bats as possible using your free spells correctly and efficiently, and that should carry you to the triple. One more thing, Warden Walk, don't deploy a Warden too close to the King while making the initial funnel, or the Warden will definitely start walking behind the King. Now we're gonna do a straight up spam. We have got Yeti and Witches. First we're gonna take care of these 2 multi-infernos and then charge the Yetis and Witches from this side. That's it. Spam Lord. Let's first zoom here. We're gonna start with the Earthquake spell and then 4 lightning spells. I'm not targeting that other inferno because that's set on the single mode. Zoom here. We're gonna deploy another Earthquake spell and 4 lightning spells again. The expos are not going to fall, but they were not the targets to begin with. Let's deploy 1 Yeti and 3 Witches, 2 Yeti and Witches again, remaining Yetis from the middle, and deploy all of the Witches, the log launcher, and finally the Ice Golems. We'll let the log launcher hit once or twice, and after that, we're gonna deploy the heroes. That way, it is more likely that they will go in. The Yetis are going onto that side, that's completely fine. Some of them are going in. And we also have got Yetis inside the clan castle. And that's cool. The CC has been lured, so we're gonna poison that along with the enemy Archer Queen. Pop the Warden ability right there. We still have got the King ability. We're gonna pop that. He's on the outside and he's going to take care of all of those trash buildings along with that cannon. The log launcher is going to pop, and now we have got more Yetis. Cool. Still have got the Queen ability. Even if everything goes south, we can still pop the Queen ability on the Town Hall and get the 3 stars. We also have got 2 minions. We'll need to deploy them somewhere safe. Top right side is not safe because of the air defense, so we'll have to deploy them on the southern part. The enemy King is going to interrupt us for a bit, but we have got a lot of force moving in, so that shouldn't be a problem. We'll be popping the Queen ability around that Town Hall, or maybe not. It's going to fall pretty fast. It's very low on health. Geared up Archer Tower seems like a good target, so we're gonna pop it right there. And with that, we have got the triple. This is the easiest Yeti strategy out there. It is spam, it's fast, and it does not even require any preparation at all. It's the Yetis and the Super Archers. It's spam again. make a funnel on both the ends, and then charge the Yetis from the top side. That's it. Let's begin. We're gonna deploy 4 Yetis on a wide angle, then deploy all the super archers right behind them. Let's make a way with the super wall breaker and deploy the log launcher. The way has been set. Let's deploy all the Yetis from the middle. Let's also open that inferno compartment with another super wall breaker, and we will be deploying our heroes in just a while. We're gonna raise here. We were waiting some moments so that the raised up troops do not clean up every single building from here and start walking out of it. I wanted to make sure there will be a way. Okay, let's poison the clan castle along with the enemy queen. Use the king ability along with the warden ability. It would seem the Yetis were unable to take that multi-inferno on the top side. It's okay, we're gonna sweep that with our bats later on. Over on this side, let's use all the bat spells. We'll need to freeze all the wizard towers. We don't need to freeze the single, that's pointless. We'll get ready with our freeze spell and deploy it right now. We cannot afford to get a strike from a wizard tower. That's a big no when you are using the bat spell. Bigger no is the multi-inferno. So we're gonna freeze that in advance. And as soon as that comes out of the freeze, we'll freeze that one more time. Well, the timing was pretty good in that. The bats are going to one-shot that. Also freeze that final standing inferno, and they should be able to get it. If not, we will get that with the queen ability, but they will get it. The queen ability is still set, so we're gonna pop that on that enemy king and get through the cleanup a little bit faster. I have got minions as cleanup. If you don't want to use that, you can use archers or wizards. But when you deploy cleanup minions, be sure to space them away from your bat spells. Otherwise, they might trigger a red air bomb and that may take out the whole pack of bats. So keep that in mind. Other than that, this is a very smooth strategy and it's very powerful. You can use anyone out of these. They're all fine. If we talk about mistakes, then sometimes if you deploy your warden in such an angle like this, and you deploy the king on the opposite side, which is typical. But here in this case, my warden started walking. It seemed good in the beginning, but later on he went too far on that side, and I also destroyed that expo, which was not necessary at that point. So there was nothing for the warden to come towards this side. He went on and went on that side. To make the things faster, I used a rage, but regardless of that, I wasn't able to pull the warden. And he did end up joining the main force later on, but it was too late. I required his ability right in the beginning. And in the process, I lost too many Yetis, resulting in a time fail. So to avoid that, I would suggest, while doing the warden walk, leave the buildings that the warden will eventually have to target, so that in the end, he follows the main pack. And also, use the king in such a way that he gets as much value as possible with minimum investment. And charge through the eagle artillery. That would help a lot. And if there is one back-end inferno, then use one jump spell to connect to that. That is, if you're using the Yeti smash. That was Yeti's Town Hall 12. If you want to see more Town Hall 12 strategies that are strong, then check out this video. Through that, you will know more, and I even have individual links after the end of each strategy. And before we end this video, I would like to thank Kate, Zui, Onato Zemo, Ruthless, Boss Rushed, and Leko for sending me the friend request. Thanks guys, I appreciate all of you. And if you would like to do the same, then this is my player ID. See you next time.